So as you guys can see here, this is my Logitech Pro keyboard. This is an absolute stunning keyboard to use. Now it doesn't have the trackpad, so it's not the one that Apple sells on their website. This one is actually a different proprietary one that I actually ended up buying from Best Buy. But the same day I bought the iPad, it is absolutely necessary for a 12.9 inch iPad to have this type of keyboard. 100% would say that this is what I would use with this. Now the other way that I use this keyboard, I pair it with my Magic Trackpad here. So this is what I paired with. So I will turn it on. You guys can see there. I go to my settings, Bluetooth, and then my Magic Trackpad, and it should pair automatically. Yep, it does, and you can see the mouse there. This is how I use my keyboard and trackpad. It is an absolute wonderful combination to use. It is really nice. You can see it is backlit, so that's another great thing that I really enjoy about this keyboard, is that I can use it at night. Also, it does have function row keys as well. Absolutely necessary for something like this. So I'm able to turn up the brightness on the keyboard. I'm also able to change the volume whenever I would like, which I use that feature probably more than anything. When I'm editing videos and things like that, I do use this video, and you can see here what it shows. It shows I'm able to use which keyboard shorts that I'm able to use, things like that. So I go back and go back there and go there. And then you also, another great thing is when you're like, let's say on Word, and let's cancel that. Let's go back, okay. So when I'm going onto here, how well, you can hear how well it types. It's an absolute joy to use. Awesome thing to pair with, like I said, with the Magic Keyboard. Now, it is not that expensive. I think I paid only maybe $100 for this, and it was absolutely totally worth it for what it comes with. Easy key travel, great use case for anybody who's just looking for a keyboard with function rows. I think function rows are the #1 thing that I was looking for, along with the keyboard ability, not really the trackpad. Now, I didn't have a Magic Trackpad when I got this. I actually was using, well, I wasn't using anything at first. I was just using the touch, but it did get it really annoying, especially when editing video on here, which I occasionally do. I don't do it too often, but I do on here sometimes, with how well it would be useful to have a trackpad. So I ended up buying the Magic Trackpad, which works great with it. I didn't want to buy a different keyboard because I don't think a different keyboard was necessary. My keyboard works great, keeps up well, it holds up well. It's also a case, as you can see, it's encased the iPad there, and show you guys exactly how it goes down. Down, so it goes down just like that. There's a flap here to hold it nice and tight, and you just bring it like this. You pair it like that. It's magnetic. Bring it forward, tap, and it automatically works. Bluetooth is instant for this thing, and it absolutely is great for whatever you need it for. Let's go to Lumafusion, and you can see how the functions row works well. So if I hit the middle one, oh, my bad. I have it connected with the space bar. That's why I was like wondering why this wasn't working. But it's because I have it with the space bar.
Another banger for you guys.
You see that? But you can also see the function row working with the volume, as well as I have Bluetooth, and I can also lock it whenever I want. So you can see that it turns off. Hit the space bar automatically goes directly into it. I can bring up the keyboard whenever I want to. Right now I have it disabled where it doesn't do that. Let me see. Search, quick search. Do Netflix. Automatically brings it up. So that's really cool. Like I said, having the function rows is really cool. Back to Logitech, or back to Lumafusion there. And like I said, having these full function rows are really nice to have. Also, directional arrow keys. I can move anywhere I would like in the video. Any points, any cuts, I just hit this and it goes straight to each single individual cut and how it plays, and you can see exactly how it plays. Like I said, hitting the space bar continuously also helps with that. Hitting the, I think it's control. I'm super bad at this one. I don't know how that works, but I have the command key, so I can hit command, I think it's command Z if I want to paste anything. No, command X, so I want to paste anything. Command C is how you copy things, but I don't have anything copied anything right now, but those are how that works. And you have delete there, that works. Return, I have to return the key source there. This is an absolute joy to use though. And it's really easy typing wise. I've done papers on this. I've done all sorts of different things on it, and you guys will see what I mean as this video continues. But that's pretty much how I use my M1 iPad Pro's keyboard. I know this wasn't a really long video for you guys. It was actually pretty short, but you guys will see some B-roll of it. You guys will also see some other typings that I do with it as well. But this one was a really simple video for you guys, so you guys can really see what I use on a daily basis. You guys will also gonna see the setup and how it stands there. I think this is an absolute wonderful buy. Like I said, it is not that expensive. Super easy to just move around, super easy to take with you, and it makes the iPad Pro 12.9 inch into a real MacBook Pro competitor. And I know that's crazy to say because this is obviously an iPad and it's Apple to Apple, but this Apple to Apple is a really, really good comparison. I would honestly take an iPad Pro 12.9 inch any day over any MacBook. Doesn't matter if it's a MacBook Air, doesn't matter if it's a MacBook Pro 13 inch. I would take this combo setup over that any day of the week. Also with the M1 chip in it, it's gonna last you a long time. Not saying that those MacBooks Airs won't, but this one is super nice, super easy to take care of. Really nice. And also, if you don't want this huge real estate, you can go with the 11-inch iPad Pro, and it still gives you pretty much the same exact experience, just without obviously it being a bigger screen and this having the Liquid XDR display that looks really good with the mini LEDs, which I do love from when I consume YouTube videos and when I consume Netflix and Hulu videos. That's what I really enjoy as well. But honestly, you can just get the 11-inch, get the same setup. They do make the same keyboard for the iPad Pro 11-inch, and you can get the Magic Trackpad with it as well, and it does cost less than a MacBook Air. So I really love the setup. I'm enjoying it, and I would much rather have this over than anything else. So make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.
The earlier discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower. Every core computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.